Every event rule has to have some sort of operation included in its definition. After all, the purpose of a rule is to determine whether or not to perform that operation. Generic rules allow one or more actions to be listed. Each of these actions can be one of the following standard actions. When the discard event option is selected, the current event being processed is discarded. This is particularly relevant when a rule is being processed from the pre-storage folder, as it prevents that event from subsequently being stored in the database and forwarded to other external and internal handlers. This would be used when selectively suppressing events and would have the effect of looking as though the event never happened in the first place, and there would be no evidence of it in the event history. The Set Attribute option allows either an existing attribute or a new attribute in the event or incident to have its contents defined. These are the standard attributes. However, custom attributes can be added in addition. Database attributes are stored in the database and are therefore visible in the event viewer and able to be forwarded to external event handlers. Memory attributes have no persistent storage and are gone once the event has completed. They're useful, however, for passing event-specific information from one rule to another. Although the new attribute contents can be defined using a static value, such as a string or a number, it can also be derived from a variable or make use of a function call to look up values from a port or device component. An event related to a device might look up the location of that device and include it in one of the event attributes. Using the Set Event Type option allows the existing event to have its event type changed. New event types are available from a menu. The Set Severity option allows a new severity option to be chosen from a menu. The Increase Severity option increments the severity by one level, and likewise the Decrease Severity decrements it by one level. The Create Event option generates a new event with a chosen event type and the same source as the original event. This new event is processed in addition to the original event. Any of the standard attributes can be set and new ones defined. The Derive Event option performs a very similar job to the Create event, but uses the same event type as the current event. The Groovy Script option allows sophisticated logic to be implemented and can access attribute contents from the event, incident, or components in the database. Groovy is a scripting language derived from Java. And finally, the Process option enables any process, utility, or script to be executed as though it were being run from the command line. Parameters can be passed to the process using a configurable list of arguments. Additionally, custom actions can be defined via the Actions tab, and these are listed in the same menu as the standard actions. The standard configuration is delivered with a custom action for sending email. If you look at the definition of this action, you'll see that it is implemented as a Groovy script that calls an email function having the list of recipients, the subject, the body, and the throttle setting provided using the parameter passing mechanism. Where a parameter is defined, the contents of the description field are used to prompt for its contents when that action is later used in a rule. The special rule types, which are N-of-M suppression, flapping detection, deduplication, and event set detection, all include the concept of an action, although some of them have predefined action types rather than an editable list.